extremely distressing, and I mean, genocide is going in Gaza, and people of Pakistan are extremely, extremely upset over that because because there is, I mean, I just come, for example, I did my PhD, and one of the case study I did was Bosnia Herzegovina. And I remember that in my case study, while the Bosnian Serbs were doing, I mean, they were also using food as an instrument of war. They were not allowing humanitarian aid into Srebrenica. But after after Bosnian Serbs overran Srebrenica, and the news of the first priority was to evacuate Dutch back. So they evacuated the UN peacekeeper. But as soon as the reports of 8,000 or so men and boys massacred by the Bosnians made it to the international media, the world quickly rallied, and there were NATO airstrikes against Bosnians. They were pushed and they were made to accept the Bosnian peace plan. But now there are no red lines. There are no red lines. Netanyahu can do whatever they can do. And when we see those human-induced famine in Gaza, it's like once you see if you watch what's happening, I mean, any of those short clips in the, I mean, on the social media, you cannot sleep at night.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a burden on our
Every
consciousness.
night I'm crying.
Yeah, it's such a burden on our consciousness because this genocide is live streamed in front of all of us, and we are so helpless that we cannot do anything. So that raised questions on I remember when and that is part of my thesis, the responsibility to protect doctrine, when that was sort of not exactly in that way, but sort of accepted by the United Nations General Assembly. There was so much excitement that now the countries can go into other countries to protect the populations, what is happening. And we see that I mean, NATO forces going into Libya to protect the so-called, because at that time most of the academic work on Libya says that the genocide was imminent, and they discussed several conditions, which I won't discuss here because those conditions are I mean, that's more academic. But whatever it is, many like Alex Bellamy and many others say that it was under responsibility to protect. Now we see famine, starvation, genocide in Gaza. Where is that responsibility to protect? I mean, what will be answer to the future generation that all of us saw that genocide happening and we were helpless, we could not do anything. And this is a very serious question, and to ask. This is polarizing societies all around the world, and our systems, our global system, which we thought that okay, we have done so much, we have achieved so much um, with the establishment of the United Nations, and I mean establishing the collective security framework. It's failing. It seems that this world order is fracturing at its seam. So it's very distressful, and we hope that somehow uh, it's like the first priority is for the war to stop. Not war, rather Israeli bombing to stop. This has to stop, and unless this stops, we cannot